At the beginning of the story, we see Hyeon kissing Yuno. Then Yuno tells Hyeon that Hyeon is getting more physical lately. Yuno says, wait, don't do that. He thinks to himself, why did I quit smoking? He continue, if I think about it, last night Hyeon got clingy first and started it. Even yesterday morning too. Then we are shown a scene in the car, where Hyeon is holding Yuno's hand. Hyeon says, see you later. When you are done, we will go home together. Yuno replies, you have to let go of my hand, so I can get out. He thinks, this is weird. What am I, to him? Then he reflects, it feels like, I'm just his favorite doll. Something that bring him, peace of mind and body. Yuno says, I think this is right. Hyeon asks, then why? You are so lost in thought. You are searching for an interrupt by yourself again, aren't you? Yuno says, when was I like this? Hyeon replies, what do you mean, since when? This is your hobby, digging into weird thing. Even though your head is small, it's always busy, right? Hyeon continue, try telling Hyung too. I promise I won't tell anyone. Still, Yuno doesn't respond. He has gotten used to staying quiet. Then Hyeon bites Yuno's lip. Yuno says, why did you bite me? Hyeon replies, okay, sorry. I will leak it out, instead of biting. Yuno says, you made me sick, so do you want to treat it too? Hyeon responds, this looks like real medicine, right? Yuno says, please, stop teasing me. Hyeon kisses him again, and Yuno thinks, I'm really curious. What is he thinking, right now? Does he still feel uncomfortable doing this with me? Hyeon continue kissing him. Yuno says, don't, not now. Hyeon asks, what? You didn't like it, right now? Yuno answer, yes. Heaven says, but it doesn't seem like anyone here hates it. He kisses Yuno again, and Yuno thinks, as Hyung keep pressing, I naturally react. Yuno says, I said, I don't want to. He push Hyeon away. Hyung, you are really wild. Hyeon respond, am I, wild? Yuno says, yes. Hyeon move away, and Yuno says, look, I already told you I don't want to do this, but Hyung kept quiet and touched me. Hyeon replies, that is true, but Yuno said, because of that, Hyung should have been more polite and controlled. Then, we see the night scene where Hyeon wake up from a dream. He says, I had a dream that Yuno was chasing me and doing this. Hyeon saw Yuno running after him in the dream and said, it's better to cut off old things that are no longer useful. Be polite and restrained. Just then, Yuno's eyes also open. Yuno says to Hyeon, oh my god. Why are you like this? Hyeon replies, there is nothing. Then Hyeon says to Yuno, let's go to work. I will pick you up. Then we are shown the next scene, at the coffee shop, where Yuno tells the customer, payment is done. We will bring it to your table, when it's ready. The customer respond, okay. Some people in the coffee shop, whisper among themselves. Hey, he is so handsome. Another person comment, isn't he too big, to be an omega? Yuno thinks to himself, I feel so bad. I'm tired of the memories, from the last few days. That person who used to smoke with Hyung, he might be omega, but I'm not even a secondary gender. I don't smoke either. Just thinking about it make me sick, to my stomach, and I become stubborn for no reason. But still, I was happy because Hyung started listening to me. Then yesterday, I felt troubled, because he was contacting me because of his problem of quitting smoking. Then Yuno served drink to the customer. Customer said to Yuno, thank you. Yuno said to customer, enjoy the drink. Yuno sighed and said, I'm such a boring person. Then, Yuno's eyes fall on a new customer, who just walked into the coffee shop. Yuno, welcome. Beside the person looks surprised. Person asks, Yuno, do you work part-time here? I used to come to this cafe a lot during college. Are you working part-time, because of the school holidays? Yuno's eyes land on Kim Jae-gyu. And Yuno said, yes. I work part-time. What would you like to drink? Customer, I will have an iced latte. Another person says, Jae-gyu, hurry and choose something. We might even get some free service, right? At least give us some cookies. One of them looks directly at Yuno and mutters, "That bastard again." Later, Yuno steps outside to take out the trash. One of the men follows him and calls out, "Hey, why are you pretending you don't know your friends?" Yuno avoids him and says politely, "Okay. Have a nice day. It's just a nonsense," he thinks. The man walks up to Yuno and said, "Don't ignore me so much, you bastard." He knocked the trash out of Yuno's hands, and then says, "Hey, sorry. I got carried away. I'm just a little disappointed, that's all." Yuno clenches his fist, thinking, "I have to be patient, if something happens, Hyun will be in trouble." Then the guy says, "We were quite friendly until last year, right? But you keep acting like this toward me." He steps closer to Yuno. Yuno responds, "What are you doing? Get away from me." Then he kicked the guy down. The guy groaned, "Damn it, that hurt so much. Are you crazy?" Yuno snaps back, "What exactly are you doing?" He glares and repeats, more angrily, "What exactly are you doing?" The guy stares at him, and says, "Are you crazy? The scent of alpha pheromones is coming off you, really strong, right now. This is definitely a dominant alpha scent." He stands up and continues, "Hey, Yuno. I just realized you have only one dominant alpha." He leans in closer and says, "Now I know, you slept with Yoo Hyung, didn't you?" Yuno retort, "Stop talking nonsense, Kim Jae-gyu. Aren't you a beta?" Jae-gyu smirked and said, "Me. You are the one who is a beta. Anyone with an alpha around them would instantly know that I'm an alpha too." Then he continued, "But why would such a powerful alpha care so much about you?" Yuno says, "What?" At that moment, another person walks in and says, "Hey, are you two fighting?" "Oh God, you are fighting. Shame on you." Jae-gyu put an arm around Yuno's neck and quickly replies, "No, we are not fighting. We just need to talk about something." The newcomer raised an eyebrow. "Is that true? Because it really looked like a fight." Yuno calmly says, "It's no big deal, okay. I just want to throw out the trash first." He walks out to take the garbage. Later, someone approaches Yuno and says, "I heard there was a problem this afternoon." Yuno answers, "It wasn't anything serious." The guy says, "Nothing serious. Juno said he almost called the police because of the noise." Yuno replies, "Sorry. I will be more careful in the future." The guy reassured him, "I'm not mad at you. I'm just worried. I have got CCTV camera in the hallway. If you ever need to call the police, you can. If they need to investigate, I will be on your side completely. Are you sure this isn't a big deal? The boss is definitely going to hear about this from Hyungjun." Yuno says, "None of my friends at school know that I used to stay in an orphanage. Everyone think Haeon Hyung is my brother." Then, Yuno said, "I'm fine, really. So please, don't tell Hyun or my friends. Can we keep this quiet?" The man replies, "Okay. But before that, promise me one thing, if anything else happens, you will tell me. I won't say a word to Juheon, but you have to come to me, understand?" Yuno nods. "I understand," the man finished gently. "If you need help, just tell me." If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it. This helps me upload new video faster. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel, so you can continue enjoying awesome content like this. See you tomorrow.